Hi, I'm Afie Finnish, and this is the Atlantic Salmon Federation's autocomplete interview. All right. Okay, give me those cards. All right, so just before we start, I just want to say that I'm quite nervous because I sort of have a strict don't Google yourself policy for fear of what I might find. But I'm making an exception. I'm going to break that rule today. And they've sort of written some of the most popular searches on these cards, and I'll read them off and try and answer them the best I can. Thanks for including me. All right, here we go. Where does Afie Finnish live? Well, that's pretty obvious. I live in Nova Scotia, the best place in the world. My wife and I moved here several years ago. We had been coming as seasonal residents. You know, we'd spend the summers here ever since we were married. And then at some point we got tired of going back and forth all the time. We just said, we like it out here. Wonderful people, beautiful country, and no regrets. What kind of guitar does Afie Finnish play? Electric. Is Afie Finnish married? Yes, it's widely known amongst my family and friends that I'm married. My wife and I were married a long time ago. Can't remember quite when, but we dated for about 45 minutes before that, so you know, we knew we had a strong foundation, as they say. Happily married. Thanks for asking. Is Afie Finnish actually Finnish? Well, yes, I am Finnish. I was born in Canada, but I spent a lot of my youth in Finland fishing and hunting and riding my bicycle. My mother has 12 brothers and sisters, and they all have kids, and so I have so many cousins, and it was a wonderful place to be a child, and it's an incredible country, and they've solved a lot of their problems, you know, in the last 30, 40 years. A lot of the stuff that we're struggling with now, you know, the daycare and the university costs, and they've turned inward and fixed all those problems. And so it is a really, really nice place to live now, and I would like to spend more time there, especially with my kids as they get older. It's just, and it's a lot like Nova Scotia, you know, there's a lot of trees and lakes and water, and there's so much space for people. Robbie? I'm just in the middle of something. I gotta call you back. Bye. All right. Sorry about that. Anyway, yeah, I'm Finnish. Why does Afie Finnish always look so different? Well, that's pretty fun, isn't it? I'm always changing it up. Always, my hair grows and I just let it grow. Sometimes I got hair down to here. Sometimes I shave it all off. You know, fashion is one of the only ways for people to express themselves. I mean, I'm lucky I have music and I have, you know, some other ways to sort of put myself out in the world. But I think for a lot of people, fashion is a big way for them to sort of signal to the world of what kind of person they are. And it says a lot about you. So drink it in. All right. Does Afie Finnish dabble in cryptocurrencies? Who doesn't? Of course. Barbecue coin and Litecoin. So many coins. Yeah, of course I do. Does Afie Finnish have any Grammys? No, I do not. I was nominated for a Grammy, or I should say my album was nominated for a Grammy last, whatever the last album was, but didn't win. Big bummer there. In Canada, we have this thing called the Junos, and very grateful to say, very proud to say, all of my albums have been nominated for at least one Juno, in many cases more than one. Check it out. And I've won a bunch of those. I got a collection of nice trophies in my garage. Mom's proud. What's up with Afie Finnish's mustache? That's the big question, isn't it? That must be right at the top of the pile. That must be the most searched one right there, isn't it? The answer is my wife likes it. It's as simple as that. That's what she likes, okay? I'll tell you a little story. When we were first dating, and I went over to her parents' farm to meet them, and we sat down for supper, and you know, we're getting to know each other and asking questions, and I asked her father, I said, when was the last time you shaved your mustache off? And he said, oh, 1970, and he couldn't remember. And I said, that's enough. That's all I need to know. The man has had a mustache for like 50 years, okay? That level of commitment needs to be respected and admired. And that's what her mother likes. She says, and you better not think about shaving it. And I guess the apple doesn't fall far from the tree.